My name is Jerry McDonough. I'm the current chairperson of Lackagh Museum and Community Development Association. Our association was formed in 1994 to help restore and maintain the former home of the Carrick family, which is adjacent to the parish church and Flins of Lackagh. The focal point really is the cottage, and it's a 19th century cottage, early 19th century cottage. It was the former home of the Carrick family. A number of them, members of the family at the time, were teachers in the local national school. And the cottage later served as a shop. And indeed, I remember it, actually visiting the shop on numerous occasions as a boy. But the cottage was restored by our association in 1994. A local group of people came together. It had fallen into dereliction. And as it was a focal point of the village, it was felt indeed that we should do something with it. The vision behind the restoration was to maintain it as a link for the present generation and future generations. All of the materials in the museum were donated by local people around 1994, 1995. Some of them were loaned to the museum, some were donated to the museum on a permanent basis. A lot of farmers would have donated some of the old horse-drawn farm machinery that's no longer used. A lot of households would have the old sewing machines, or they would have the old kitchen crockery, the old dresser and so on, the old bedroom furniture even, and the wash hand basin and so on. So we're very, very grateful. The museum relies to a huge extent on having people from Galway Rural Development, the various schemes that are funded by Galway Rural Development in terms of the TOOS scheme and the Rural Social Scheme, along with a CE scheme, in order to have people here to maintain and care for the museum. Without them, it would be impossible to keep the museum open on a daily basis. But the museum is important to local people. We run quite a number of events, particularly on the weekends indeed, where Gaeltacht members have up to 200 children who come and do their music classes right throughout all parts of the buildings here in Lackagh. We wish to thank the Department of the Heritage and the Gaeltacht for funding these videos through their Audience Engagement Fund, and we hope that this series of local videos will give you an insight into our local heritage and serve as a focal point for heritage tourism in the area.